Great to have you with us at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood of the sport. A rivalry game where the results will be remembered for a lifetime. And he'll bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. The Flames offense will have the first possession of the game. So the last time these two got together, the nails were chewed down to the cuticles. It was a barn burner. Think we get another one of those, Jesse?
I certainly hope so, Reese. And I know that mental toughness is very cliche in all of sports, especially college football. And David, it's something that coaches are always harping on. But this is one of those games. The team that's most mentally tough at the end, they probably win.
Especially in rivalry games, especially in big moments, especially when there's more to it than just a game. So I think that this is something that who can focus, who can stay disciplined, who can stay tough and keep and block out all the noise.
They'll go back to the air on second down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And after a couple of misfires, this offense looking at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll try to do it himself. Ball is loose. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
And man, I love my quarterbacks that want to make plays and make those big plays and scramble around and get away from people, but you got to tuck that football away. When you're going to run through arm tackles and people are around you diving, make sure you got that thing locked up. He didn't. Defense took advantage of it.
This offense has it with really good field position. In the red area, it's Alexander. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Gets the back moving. They'll run play action. Pressure coming. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Intercepted and room to run. Inside the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse. Move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He's got it and still on his feet. Touchdown, Liberty! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And right down the middle. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The shot to clear is now ready to go on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And sometimes the quarterback grabs the football so quick and tries to get out of his hand, rushes it a little bit on these quick throws. Sometimes they don't even grab the laces, and you could tell he just grabbed it, threw it a little bit too quick.
Runs through a man, and he might have space. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down.
Well, they weren't throwing to the sticks on that 3rd down. They hit the drag route. They get a nice gain, but that now sets up 4th down with more yards to go, and it's decision time. I think moving forward on 3rd downs, you got to start thinking about routes down the field.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tight end now in motion. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. He's looking to throw. Makes a catch. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Flames have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. To the air on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Davis. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning Turkey Bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. That's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun. 1st down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance, and right here, just choose up another 1st down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. Give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it, and right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Flames! Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Lawrence. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Gardner. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Sends it back in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Steamrolls his way ahead. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds, they'll mark it at the 24. The shot that clears will snap it on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. He's going to run it. Got room at the 35. Gets down, and like they say, touchdown, first down, or get down, and he got 2 of those on that one. And the shot that clears are rolling down the field. Running inside, it's Alexander. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Gardner. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And after one period of play, let's take a look at the start for these 2 wide receivers. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the 2nd quarter. So after the break, they'll go back to work. On the move, it's Alexander. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to the well. Trying to pound their way forward, he picks up a couple to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on 3rd down.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He got past the sticks and slides to a stop, but there is a flag on the play. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. This offense has a 1st and 10. They are flat bailed out by the defensive penalty. The pull and throw off the RPO. Breaks it, headed to the end zone. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The shot that clears go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina, into the end zone for 6.
And you're really starting to see the chemistry that this guy is developing with his quarterback. They hooked up for a touchdown in the first game. They do it again here. These 2 are on the same page.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll start the return inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Man, that's so frustrating, and it happens so fast. He just pulls it down. It looks like pass. He pulls it down, and he's gone. Just like that, chewing up yards. So much speed, so hard to stop.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down.
And that play is essentially like a jet sweep, right? This offense is going to run the football conventionally. They'll do it between the tackles. They'll do it outside. But there's a lot of different creative ways they can get their playmakers the football in the running game. And I think that was an example of what you saw right there.
The run inside. It's Davis. And he won't quite get there. But boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Flames come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down. The Flames decide to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Makes a move. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. On the run, it's Alexander. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. Slithers into... There's some room. Touchdown, shot to clear. Once he got a step, it was all... Right to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
Bringing it back. Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target.
Gonna take a shot. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's fourth down. And the Flames will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Johnson. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. And the shot to clears will hustle to the line.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Now on first down from the 30. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Alexander. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Under fire. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this third and short. Looking to throw for it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Moving out to the right. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. The Flames can really attack on this second and short. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Going to try to get it himself. Still running at the 40. Slides, avoids the punishment, and picks up the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. And they'll get to the line and spike it to stop the clock.
No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This third down a little longer after that penalty. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. At the 35, he's open. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. And the Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs. And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
Unloads to the wideout. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He'll throw it. Snagged out of the air. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They've decided to try to go for the field goal here. He needs to make sure those mechanics are pure from the right hash and 40 yards away. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After that failed field goal attempt, fellas, still tie ball game. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at the Pitt Panthers taking on the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Lawrence. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They dug themselves out of a 14-0 hole, and now a chance to take the lead on this drive. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Looking to fire. They're working that left side. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Love the accurate throw by the quarterback there. Curl route against man coverage. You got to put that right into the body of the wide receiver who's running back towards you. Nice job executing it, and they pick up the first.
Catch in the middle. It's Alexander. Turning it on. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. They'll move the wide receiver. Running inside. It's Alexander.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. The D thinking brings some heat on third and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to burn this defensive back. He's got it inside the 25. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. Quarterback keeper. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Coastal! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. He's got the tight end. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary, catches the football.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Flames now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air on second down. It's complete to the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Well, this guy's not easy to bring down. They just throw him a simple hitch pass, but he's got so many moves out in the open field. You've got to get a lot of hats to the football to get that guy down, prevent him from scoring on big plays.
Jump the gun just a bit, and we've got a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still third down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time. Trying to escape and get it himself. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play has this offense in business. And the Flames have this offense rolling. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. This time he's got it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Flames. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, I'm a good play caller when I got a guy like this at the quarterback spot. Like, he's so adept at seeing where the space is, finding it, breaking through it. And Palmer, this isn't the first time he's made a play today.
No, you're right, David. And it's got to be frustrating for the defense because they knew with his running ability he was going to get his touches, and they knew they had to be able to slow him down from running the football, but they haven't been able to do that. When you've got speed like this guy has, and you can throw it the way he does, he just causes so many problems for you as a defensive coordinator. This guy is going to be a problem for any defense that faces him this season.
Motion from the wide receiver. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Motion from the wideout. He wants to start this drive with a pass. On the move, he fires. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
And, man, the tight end just hasn't been a factor all game. No catches. Finally find an opportunity to try to get him open, throw him the football, and the connect.
Snags it, and he's open. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Looking to throw on first down. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. He steps out of bounds, and that'll be the end of quarter number 3. This is when winning plays are made, and we start right now in the fourth. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. From the gun. Under fire. And it's a sack.
And that's a better job by this defense. That's exactly what they've got to start doing more. He's had a lot of success on the ground. It's apparent. He will take off and move. So how do we keep him in the pocket? Get him behind the line of scrimmage, fluster him a little bit, and don't let him use those wheels.
Good play call offensively, and that's the right place to go with the football if you're the quarterback, but just a better job by the defender knocking that ball down.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Flames will call on their punt team.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Hey guys, on the sideline for the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy matched up on a safety. Keep him away from the corners by putting him in the slot. Get him the football. Let him make plays.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Pushes ahead for one. It's 2nd and 9.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world. So he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
Caught behind the line. It's Graves. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. They'll try to get it through the air. Oh, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The run inside. It's Alexander. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Do they have another third down conversion in the bag? Already 2 for 2 on this drive. It's 3rd and 2. Trying to pick it up on the ground. He didn't get it. Not only that, he lost yardage. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! And now they regain the lead.
And I think I like the call, man. You got an opportunity to take the lead in the fourth quarter, go for the kick. He executes it perfectly. Defense, now it's your turn. We got the lead. We got to get a stop.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Liberty takes over, and the Flames offense ready to go to work. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Davis. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Got his man down the middle. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Man, when you get in the 2-minute drill, we don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock. Got to get these first downs. Use the stoppage of the clock to your advantage.
Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you get into the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
He'll make his way out of bounds. Nice pickup, and more importantly, he gets the clock stopped. And the Flames with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Knocked down after a pickup of maybe 2, and man, that pursuit, they had their hair on fire. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. And he can't get it off, taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. On 4th down, trying to find his man. They got him for the sack, and that'll be a turnover on downs.
Play right there by the...
Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is...
at Williams Stadium in Lynchburg, Virginia. The Hilltoppers ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Liberty's offense will go to work first. And now Cam Davis taking the field. The incoming transfer from Florida State. He is a steady, reliable, consistent force in this attack.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
He is, and I'll tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
Looking downfield on first down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down brings us to 4th. The Flames will punt this one away. And the punt will come to rest just inside the 30. The Hilltoppers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. He's gritty, great attention to detail, solid hands. He'll have to be accounted for in this passing attack. Offense in the sumo set with the big boys.
And there was times during the week where we were texting. We have a group text for these games every single week. And we talk about different guys. And this receiver, we were like, is the tape in fast motion?
Breaks into the open. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Grabbed behind the line. It's Washington. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the Hilltoppers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Going long. Leaping grab for a big gain. He's showing it all, the juice, the jets, the moves, and he's got it down to the 16-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Parrish. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. It'll be 3rd and long. Hauls it in. He is stopped well short of the 1st down marker at the 15, and let's see what they do on 4th. So now on comes the field goal unit. He splits the uprights. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Flames will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Here's the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. So they've put up some early points, and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. So now it's 2nd and long. They go to the counter. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. The Hilltoppers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Swings it out to the flat. There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
Here we go.
And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
22.
Off the play fake on 1st down. That's caught. It's 4. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that 1st down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Finds his man. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top as we get a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down.
Here we go. Ready. Wide. Ready, go.
Off the RPO, fire right, trying to convert. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Toppers! Effective offense, leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
10, Liberty 0.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Liberty takes over the Flames, sending the offense back onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0.
They're trying to get the receiver on a drag route and work him through all the bodies in traffic, but there's just too much happening. I don't think he saw the throw real well, and it falls incomplete.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. He'll try to do it himself. Quarterback gets enough. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
They'll move the tight end. They'll go right back to the run. Able to pick his way forward for a decent gain before the defense gets him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now, the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. They'll send the back in motion. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Going for the big play. They went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run the counter. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Got his man on the right. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's 4th down. Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. Fights off a defender. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, that's great defense. Break on the football. Make sure they don't get the touchdown, but those are the opportunities you have to just pull that in, make the big play, stop the bleeding. They had a long drive and really shift that momentum back to your offense.
They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. They go right back to him. He works it inside the 20-yard line, down to the 19. That's where they'll spot it. Short of the 1st down, now a decision to be made. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And this one is perfect. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. He's going to run it. Gets the slide, got the 1st down with his feet.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
To the air on 1st down. On the move to his left. Makes the grab. It's Davis. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Punts it out of the air. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Davis. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. The Flames come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Escapes the pressure going right. And he scurries out of bounds and wisely avoids taking the big hit.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I tell you what, make it...
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Timeout taken by the offense is their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. Trying to make magic with his feet. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll have to generate power and some accuracy. A 50-yarder from the left hash. Absolutely perfect. That gets them back to within 10.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
He'll bring it out. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Took a shot as he threw. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. The run inside. It's Parrish. Got enough for the first. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. Just gashing this defense, a big gainer to the 40-yard line. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Snagged in the middle, it's 4th. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Now the play fake. Bringing the heat. Laundry down on the field as the pass is incomplete, but let's see what the penalty is. You don't see that penalty too often, but we see it here, an illegal forward pass. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's 4th. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Pulls and fires complete. Could not make his way to the corner.
Defense came into this one prepared for these quick receiver screen passes. Nice job beating blocks at the point of attack and rallying to the football.
Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Facing a third down and short from the 26. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. The Hilltoppers line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Oh, did he unload on that? It's like there's helium in that one. Hauls it in, looking for space. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The Flames come out ready to go to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to take off. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. The sure hands, it's Davis. Oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Here's an opportunity for this offense in search of its first touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Now from inside the red zone. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that one early.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. They just keep firing. And the defense, they've got him at the 27. And they decide to trot out the kicker. They've already put one field goal on the board. This one will need to be well struck from 44 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That gets them back to within 10.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Thanks to grab. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Parrish. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. 3rd and 6 yards to go. He'll try to get to the marker himself. Maybe a crease. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Hilltoppers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Parrish. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Ford. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Parrish. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Turning it on! He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Here we go. Ready. Ready, go.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to squeeze out a couple on the play. It's down at the 35. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They give it to him again. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. A third down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. He did everything he could to find enough running room, but he'll be stopped about 3 yards short of the first down marker. It's 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Number 43, set to advance on the football.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Liberty takes over and the Flames offense ready to go to work. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. The run inside. It's Davis. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He'll run it again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. The throw. Makes the grab. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. And the Flames, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sweet feet buy a little time. It's complete on the right side. Finds a crease at the 20. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. The Flames go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They'll send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Motion from the back. On third down, he drops to throw. Touchdown, Liberty! A great catch and run for 6. So they get that score that they so desperately needed, and now they've got a chance to pull this one out.
Defense has got to give them a chance. The defense needs to get the ball back to them quickly so they can march down the field and try and score and narrow the gap again. This offense, they have the playmakers to come back and win this football game. They're going to need some help from the defense.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So they've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. And his throw is incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it, using the quick game. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man, it's Taylor. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. The Hilltoppers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory.
Ready? Red 54, red 54. Ready, go.
They'll run the counter. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The defense quickly calls a timeout, trying to save as much clock as possible. $1:57 left. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. It'll be third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Here's the pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their third and final timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this fourth down. And the Hilltoppers will try to pin them back with the punt. That first punt was a beauty. They'd take another one just like it. Hauls it in and looking upfield. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Here comes Liberty's offense, and we'll see what they have dialed up for this drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Maybe some confusion on the snap count there. That's maybe what caused the false start. Either way, the offense is penalized.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. You give away 5 like that, it's hard enough to make first downs. 1st and 15 here. Tight end now in motion. He'll set up to throw. Escapes the pressure to his right. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss. That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Here's a heat. He's taking the deep shot. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. One big play can really flip the script of a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just outside the 30.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch to these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
Tremendous awareness to get what he could and get out of bounds, and now the offense trying to score one late. They'll throw it from the red zone. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. And the Flames trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Slings it downfield. Makes the grab. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock. No gain on the play.
They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4.
Here we go. Ready.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. From the gun, wants to pass. Flips it out to the back. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Flames!
And how about the clock management by this team? Taking all of the clock, scoring late now. All you got to do is finish it. The easy part. Bring out the kicker. Knock that PAT through the uprights.
A huge point after this for the lead. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Big extra point coming. It would give them the lead late. And he knocks through the pressure-filled extra point. Now to see if they can hang on. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he's going to try to return this one. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stops. This will be the last play of the game and the last chance they have maybe to win it at the gun. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.